All right. Chatting, chat. Spoiler warning? It's gonna be like a glazing session for most of it. We're doing spins on Genshin today. We can just get this one out the way, right? The music, dude? Hold on. Oh, you can't oh chat. Here we go. And I just remembered there's one more thing I need before we get started. Alright, now we're here. Now we're ready to go. Alright, gamers, so like we don't have to go over this. What was it before? If I could pull up, let me pull up. So this is where we were last time. I mean, dude, it's not gonna go down. I don't think anything goes down. So of course, let's just talk about the music real quick. I mean, easy way to get me to like your game is just have a good soundtrack. So before, I'm pretty sure like back in the mid review, we were like, oh, I was like, yeah, you know, the music's pretty good, but like nothing is wowed me. Dude, we hop into Sumeru and suddenly I'm hearing shit that I'm like, huh? What? Oh, this is fire! Immediately, literally what I was talking about. As soon as we step into Sumeru, the difference between, I mean, we could probably slide right into the plot right after this because like the difference in like I don't know what the quality of the entire game goes up as soon as you walk out of Inazuma and you step into Sumeru. I don't know what the hell happened between these two time periods. Like, I don't know if the team changed, if there's like some a new guy directing it, if they had a new direction or something, but everything improves. Like, world design improves, music improves, story improves. We don't have to talk about the graphics too much because, like, I mean, the game didn't get uglier. Guys, did you think the game got uglier? It didn't get any uglier. This is where we are, right? The game didn't get any uglier. I think the game still looks pretty good. Pretty damn great. I wish I had, like, a high-end PC because I'm sure this game would look insane. Insane on, like max settings and stuff. I'm playing on, like, medium settings, so I think the game looks great. Back when I started Genshin Impact, you know, I didn't think I'd be here doing spins on it. I didn't think I'd be here doing spins on it, man. Like, when, bro, you step into the chasm, it's like, oh shit. Chasm's when shit gets real. You get the whole chasm quest with all the characters like Galen, Ito is in there. That shit is fire. Shit is fire. And speaking of fire, like the story, like they started focusing on the overall plot a little bit more than, you know, Mondstadt, Inazuma, and Liyue. Then you get to Sumeru, and like Nahida is legitimately telling you real information. Like you're learning about Irminsul, how listing records like everything in Conria, right? Like Conria has some tie to Sumeru. There's some crazy shit there, right? There's like the older Dendro Archon. Who is protecting the world from like a super disease from the tree, like, dude. And you find out that like, yeah, the traveler, like you as the player, you're the traveler. So us in our case is Lamine. She's not like from this world. She wasn't like, she's not recorded in the tree, the book of prophecies for any Kingdom Hearts fans out there. She's not recorded in that shit, but her brother is. Now that was like, whoa, what? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, I'm so interested in that. And we learned about the Descenders. We learned about the Doctor and his Xehanort ass plan. Nahida shut his ass down though, which was good. That was good shit. That was good shit. We had the time loop in Sumeru. Dia's in Sumeru. Al-Haytham's in Sumeru. Sino's in Sumeru. Sumeru is still my favorite area for sure. It has to be. Well, not my favorite area. Well, my favorite storyline. Area in general is definitely Fontaine. Fontaine aesthetically, we're going for that all the way. But Sumeru is where we're at. My favorite cast? Fontaine might have my favorite cast. And Fontaine might have my favorite cast because they use the cast a lot more. But not to say that Sumeru doesn't actually use their cast either, because they definitely fucking do. They started using the characters way more after Inazuma. So, I mean, in terms of the story, right, we're definitely going up. Because Sumeru, Fontaine, and even like where we are in Natlan, like Natlan, we're in the thick of shit right now in Natlan. Like we're in plot. Like we're pulling up in the realm of darkness in Natlan. Like I'm like, oh, this is for real. Like they're not capping. 5-star in the story. It was 4 before, right? It was 4 before. It went way better. I thought it got better. The story got even better. Every Dane quest is crazy. Every Dane quest, I'm sitting here like, what? Like I'm locked in on a Dane quest. And that might be an entire Dane quest. Who knows? If we get that, I might be pogging out. I might be doing more than spins. I can't give it perfect until I see how it ends. Oh no, that is true. I guess that's fair because they could fumble. They could fumble. I feel like it might be a little hard for them to fumble, but they could fumble. Like we all see the setups, right? Like everything's pretty obvious. Just because something's obvious doesn't make it bad. But we all know what's happening. There might be twists and turns around the way, but we all know what the end goal is. But maybe I am doing spins. Can I like cut this in half? Boom. Okay, easy. Yeah, I fully agree. Obviously doesn't mean bad. I don't know. I kind of like that we know that it's like pretty obvious where we're going, because like the way we get there is still very interesting just because like their writing is really good. That's not something, I'm gonna be fucking real, Chief. When I started this game, and I was back before I even started, when I was hearing people talk about a Genshin story, they're like, yeah, its story's really good. I would like that's my reaction every time. Genshin story's good. What the fuck are these guys on about, bro? I thought they were just capping. Like this was after, I think like this was like after Sumeru, after Fontaine had come out. People were saying that, oh yeah, it's really good. I really like the lore. Hopefully a lot of that lore gets paid off. Is really like that's really what like kind of what you're talking about, Michael. It's like we got to see how it ends. Like if all this like Conria shit, like if we like I'm saying like I'm hard reading like, oh, we're going to Conria for sure. I mean, are we? I don't know. It's like, are we? Who knows? But like if we do go to Conria, it's cinema. It's cinema. And for the gameplay, I mean it hasn't really changed. The gameplay hasn't really changed. So music went up, story went up, and gameplay is pretty much the same because I mean we're still the same kind of gameplay. It's still mobile gamey. I still would like, I don't know, I want something, man. I would love to give them like a half point for the exploration. Maybe I should do that, huh? If we're already glazing, we're already doing spins, we're already glazing. In some time, I could give gameplay a higher tick depending on how unique Natlan characters get. Yeah, that too. Natlan's characters are really interesting so far. Like, you know, like they give you a little Kachina and she gets this drill and you ride her on the drill. She can climb up walls. You're like, whoa, this is kind of interesting. If you pull for like, they let you use Mulani a lot, and like she's really fun. You surf around, like she can hop on these like skyways and stuff. Dude, I don't know, like they kind of were cooking. But the half point is really the exploration, because Fontaine, Sumeru, and Natlan's exploration is just next level. I thought their exploration was already pretty fun to do. Like it was already fun to explore this game, to explore the world, find chests and shit. But when we get into like, you know, Sumeru, and now you have these little things that you can fucking latch onto, and you're flying all over the place. Or you get the Fontaine and you hop in the water and it's a whole ass thing down here. You're under the sea. You're playing we're playing KH Atlantica. We're under the sea. It has its own under the sea mechanics, under the sea like bosses, puzzles. Like what? It's like, dude, it's a whole different thing down here. And then Natlan introduces like the special, we've been dubbing them Pokemon, but the little like Mario Odyssey thing where you get to control creatures, huge, and use their abilities to get around the world, huge. That shit's fire. They're in their bag right now. So I really hope that they keep it up. There's 3 more Natlan nations. So if they each have their own unique kind of thing, I mean, they got it. If we go back to the core combat, it's okay. Like I like it, but I can't give it more than this. I can't really give it more than the 3. The half point, okay? The half point is definitely that exploration side. But yeah, dude. I mean, as you can see, not much has changed besides the fact that I like it even more than where I was here. I like it even more. Yeah. Should I be disappointed with myself? Probably not. I'll let it rock. Any disagreements here, Michael? I mean, I'm glazing hard. Dude, this could be a 4. This could be a full 4 if they let me farm artifacts infinitely. But everything I've said before still stands. Like, I love the characters. Those they didn't get worse. I really like the character quest. I did. That's why I did them all, because I fucking love them. So I guess all in all, more of the story chat. I fucking love Genshin Impact. I really fucking love Genshin Impact. Shake my goddamn head. I'd probably drop graphics down 1, but that's because I would include game logic like render cutscenes. Oh, you're correct. Oh no, you're right. All of that would fit into graphics. No, you're right. Like animations and stuff. Goddamn, the in-game cutscenes kind of do. Oh no, you're spitting. Oh, we're gonna have to take that point, bro. Not a full point. I'll take that. We're still glazing. I'll take the half point for sure. No, you're truly spitting on that. Actually, the pre-rendered cutscenes are some of the most fire shit. Anytime it's a pre-rendered cutscene, I am locked in, strapped in, ready to go. I'm like, yo, get me in these cutscenes. But yeah, the basic cutscenes are pretty bad. I mean, they got better. Like, I mean, as soon as we step into Samir, they get better. And the good thing about this being a live service game is that all of these can just fit. Dude, Genshin Impact in 3 years could be perfect. Theoretically, Genshin Impact in 3 years can be perfect. But even, I mean, honestly, even if I give all this, it wouldn't be perfect. Because there's no perfect video game out there. Like, 10 out of 10s don't mean they're perfect. It just means it's a 10 out of 10 experience. Anyway, I think that's it. Dude, we're here. We've made it. They do call me the Genshin savior. They do. I mean, you know, I showed up and suddenly they started acting different. Suddenly things started being different when I came around. You know what it is? Because I'm a believer, okay? They didn't have many believers back then. But when I showed up, I believed. I always believe in the best they can possibly be. And they were like, damn, shit, bro, Chris is right. We gotta get it. We gotta get it. The characters are really what carry, though. They're so good. Name a bad character, Hu Tao. Do I cut that out? do I cut that one out? Or do I leave that? Do I leave that one in? Yaka's brother? Yeah. Hey, line them up. Line them up.